Join me as I dive into Oblivion Remastered and see if I can find out if it's really worth your time and money. The Elder Scrolls for Oblivion is a game that holds a special place in the hearts of many gamers. Released back in 2006, it was a groundbreaking RPG that offered an unparalleled level of freedom and immersion. Even years after its release, Oblivion remains a beloved classic, and its nostalgic value is still strong among gamers. For those who spent countless hours exploring the vast open world, completing quests, and mastering magical spells, Oblivion is more than just a game, it's a memory-filled experience that shaped their gaming journey. The game's influence can still be seen in many modern RPGs, and its legacy continues to inspire new generations of gamers. Oblivion's impact on the gaming community extends beyond its gameplay mechanics, as it also introduced many players to the world of Bethesda's Elder Scrolls series. The game's engaging storyline, memorable characters, and rich lore have made it a staple of the series, and its fans continue to advocate for its remastering. The remastered version promises to breathe new life into this classic game, but the question remains, can it live up to the original? When it comes to remasters, some players are concerned that they might not be able to recapture the magic of the original game. One common worry is that the remastered version might look and feel too different, potentially alienating fans who are used to the game's dated graphics and mechanics. Another concern is that remasters might not offer enough new content to justify the investment. Players want to feel like they're getting something new and exciting, rather than just a rehashed version of an old game. Remasters also often face criticism for being too focused on visuals, with some players arguing that they neglect other important aspects of the game, such as gameplay mechanics and storytelling. Oblivion Remastered aims to address these concerns by providing a fresh take on the classic game. The updated graphics and lighting effects certainly make the game look more modern and visually stunning. Character models and environments have been revamped, bringing a new level of realism to the game. The revamped UI and controls also make the game feel more responsive and intuitive. But what about new content? The remastered version does include some exciting additions, such as new quests, characters, and gameplay mechanics. These additions not only expand the game's story but also provide more variety in gameplay. Exploring the updated game world is just as immersive as ever, with detailed environments and an engaging narrative that draws you in. The improved sound design and soundtrack add to the overall atmosphere, making the game feel more engaging and immersive. In my opinion, Oblivion Remastered does a great job of updating the classic game for modern audiences. While some changes might take getting used to, the overall experience feels fresh and exciting. If you're a fan of the original game, you'll likely appreciate the updates and new content. However, if you're looking for a completely new gaming experience, you might want to consider other options. Ultimately, whether or not Oblivion Remastered is worth it depends on your personal preferences and expectations. If you're a fan of the original game, you'll likely appreciate the updates and new content. However, if you're looking for a completely new gaming experience, you might want to consider other options. To sum it up, Oblivion Remastered brings a fresh take on a classic game, with updated graphics, new content, and improved gameplay mechanics. The remastered version stays true to the original spirit while offering a more modern gaming experience. Oblivion Remastered is definitely worth checking out, especially for fans of the original game. The game's updates and new features make it a great option for those looking to revisit this beloved classic. What do you think, though? Are you a fan of Oblivion Remastered, or do you think it's not worth the investment? Let me know in the comments. If you're interested in more gaming content, be sure to check out my next video on related topics.